again, it's on. Welcome back to Opinion Nation. The crew is all here. Cronisdale. Yeah. Primo right there.
Yo.
Yeah, yep. Kendo Mickens in the building.
Still in vacation mode.
Always, seemingly. And your man's Hassan TTT. That's not true. McCullough. Right there.
What's up? I'm not talking today that much, okay? I'm on vacation.
Oh, you on vacation too?
I'm on vacation.
Everybody on vacation? You got a mask on?
Yeah, masked
That's
up
wild.
over here. I'm on vacation.
That's wild. So you in San Francisco with a mask on vacation. All right.
On vacation.
Well, we'll chime in with you. You know, we'll need your opinion every now and then. So here we go.
All right.
Gentlemen.
Closer to me.
There comes a time when we have to have really real conversations. We not the ones where you giggle a little bit, but like real conversations about society, community, culture. Check this out. Today's topic on Opinion Nation. Heterophobic or homophobic in regards to the divine feminine. Homophobic or heterophobic in regards to the divine feminine. What do you mean, Dom? What do you mean? What do you mean homophobic or heterophobic? What is heterophobic? What do you mean? Well, you know, we have to do this because if there's a homophobic, naturally there has to be a heterophobic, right? Yin and yang, of course, Pepsi and Coke, Republican, Democrat, Christian, Muslim. We have to have a heterophobic if there's a homophobic. Kendo Mickens.
Well, that's man. If you...
You're married. Wait a minute, Ken. You're a married man. I got a question for you. Are you gay or straight, and how do you know?
First of all, that's a silly question.
No, don't do that.
Am I gay or straight?
Let me ask you again.
How
This
do I
is
know?
Very concise. Are you gay or straight, and how do you know?
Well, here's what I would say to that. I'm very much a man that always loved women. I love the opposite sex. Naturally born. Hold on. Can I say this? Hold on. Before you interrupt me. Naturally born the opposite sex. I gotta put that caveat in there now. Wow. Naturally born the opposite sex.
Wow.
And I say, how do I know? Because I'm with me 24 hours a day.
All right. Primo?
Yo.
No disrespect to you, my God. I've known you for a long time, but here's the question. Are you gay or straight, and how do you know?
I'm definitely 100% straight. And how do I know is because I am not nowhere near ever attracted to another man sexually. In no other type of way do I want to have any type of relationship with a man outside of a friendship and brotherhood.
Okay.
But
that's solid.
Hold on.
Wow. Did you want to chime in, Hassan?
I was gonna say, he said he wasn't attracted to a man these ways, but are you attracted to the man when they're smart and stuff? Like if for a person that plays sports, are you attracted to that man? Like, damn, that dude is awesome. Because that's attraction right there, right?
Admiration, yeah. Attraction,
yeah.
Admiration.
Is that the same thing though?
Nah. I said
absolutely not.
I said
attraction, admiration. Are they interchangeable?
You know what? I beg to differ, but for the sake of you and understand what you mean, I get exactly what you mean. I'm not saying you gay. I'm not saying none of that shit. I'm just saying that when we are attracted to dudes and shit, I mean, not attracted, when we like other dudes, like, damn, that dude, I like his singing. So there's some there is some man on man love within that stuff.
Wow.
I
It's so-
absolutely
it's so
disagree
fair,
with
man.
that.
Hey
Oh,
man,
I'm gonna
Chris,
take a
man.
page from his
Football
book.
now.
Hey, Son, see, you
That's not
interjected,
true.
Son. I'm coming to you, Son, Chris. Save the day. You see, your man's is already on fire. You see, he already out here in these streets, my nigga. This is wild. It's wild. You know, I'm coming to Hassan. Hassan didn't even let me come over there. Hassan, like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
No, I'm just talking about a conversation that we're having. That's all. I'm not saying anything else.
I
All
got,
right, I understand that, but I'm coming back to you, brother. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Green. Go ahead.
But I specifically said not sexually attracted to a man.
He
Okay.
did say that.
Okay.
And he said outside of a brotherhood, you know,
Brotherhood.
you can look at
Right.
admiring someone's work. That's as brotherhood. Like that's like community. What do you mean? Like why do I have to be attracted to him? See, words have meaning. There is a reason why 1 is not the same as 5. You know, the words have meaning. You know.
I'm listening to you.
So I'm coming back though, Hassan Cronus, bruh.
Yeah.
Man, look at here now. Look at here now. The question is, are you gay or straight? And how do you know?
I ain't gay. So
Gay.
it's just as simple as that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not attracted physically, admirably,
admirably,
sexually, none of that.
Wait a minute, you telling me when you like somebody's music, when you like Jay-Z music, you're not attracted to him? Type of
No.
Okay. Okay, simple
No.
and plain. Yeah, okay.
No. Niggas be singing. I just be like, okay, you can sing.
Yeah.
I keep it moving. I'm not like, yo, you could sing. Yeah, I mean,
look at that. See?
It don't incite nothing.
It don't incite a riot,
It don't incite nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Hey, Hassan.
He got no map.
Hassan,
Listen.
Are you gay or straight? And how do you know, man? Are you gay or straight? And how do you know?
Okay. So when you say the term gay, what is gay? Because me liking another, I'm not attracted to a man like would take him home and start kissing him and stuff. Now, so that won't happen. So if that's what you mean by that mean gay, like
I'm
having
not
a
steering
sexual
your
experience
answer.
with a man, that would never happen.
I shouldn't have anything
Never.
to do with your answer. It's just a question. Are you gay or straight? And how do you know?
Well, I just said, how do I know based on the fact that I do not feel having a sexual experience with a man is part of my makeup or get up.
Okay.
I don't know how to do it. I don't want to do it.
I don't know how to do it.
That means I know by that. Yeah, I wouldn't
know
like.
How to do it. Are you implying that if someone showed you how to do it? Okay. Okay. He said, I don't know how to do it. Like as if, hey, here's how you do it. Right here.
Meaning like I don't want lessons. I don't know how to do it. So if I
don't know how to do it, lessons, Cronus? Lessons, Cronus? Like, wow.
Hey, Dom, let me ask this.
Now you got to be
Hassan.
Fun.
Do he have the word appreciate or appreciation in his vocabulary? Because you can appreciate someone's work and not be attracted to him. I don't think the two interchange. I can appreciate a guy making my hoagie at the deli. I can be like, my man make a slamming hoagie. That don't make me attracted to him. I can appreciate a guy who paints or sketches or draws. That doesn't make you attracted to him. That makes you appreciate the practice and work that he does.
I said there's no difference in the word, bro. Appreciation and attraction. It's the same thing.
When you
Cronus.
Well, first you got to ask Hassan
based on the
answer.
Listen, I don't the hoagie. Okay, Don, based on I know what a hoagie is. A sandwich, man. I know what it's a sandwich.
There it is.
Oh, what?
But listen, It's a sandwich. It's one of those damn foot long, stupid looking sandwiches.
Hey, whoa,
and
watch
shit.
it. Watch my culture. Hey,
Watch your mouth.
you know what I mean? Good. That's good.
Anyway,
eating.
I'm not eating that bullshit. Okay.
The hell is
So
this
keeping that
sandwich?
shit real.
I hear you, bro.
That
I
I'm
hear
not
you on
eating
that.
that bullshit.
All right,
But
go
the
ahead.
reason why I said that because based on admiration and stuff is a kind of like it is a like to it. As a dude, you have to put your heart into another dude and shit and get close and shit like that. But based on the question you asked, because you asked a specific question, are you straight or gay? But based on this thing of yes, there are some admirations that you have for a dude, but
does that make you attracted to them? I can admire. I admire a lot of men in the world. So I'm not attracted to them one bit. Hey, you know what? The guys I admire in the world, man, besides the personal cats I know, if they killed over right now, I wouldn't give a motherfucker. Sorry.
What I'm saying is, if you're a motherfucking heterosexual dude for real, you be like, nah, fuck them. I'm the guy. I don't give a fuck about them.
Speaking
that's
of,
that's my point. Like when you really like that's a fine line because you straddling the fence of liking these dudes and you like listening to their music, listen to what they say and shit, and looking to their actor.
I don't know that you're straddling the fence. You're straddling the fence of liking Jodeci because you like the song Fiendin'. So you straddling the fence of liking Casey and JoJo. Right. Pause. Don't do that.
I won't say it when it comes to music and shit.
All right, let me ask another question real quick. Hey, Preem, man, if you're not gay, does that make you automatically homophobic?
Nope.
Like if you're not gay, are you automatically homophobic?
Nope. It just means I do what I do and you do what you do, and we can coexist on this planet. And I ain't got no problem with what's happening in your bedroom. I'm minding my business, and you mind your business what's happening in mine.
Sounds reasonable to me. Sounds reasonable.
Very reasonable.
Like, I don't need to know. Yeah, I'm on a don't need to know basis.
Hey, and real talk, I don't hate you because of your sexual preference.
At all. You know why also? Because I'm not in your business to really even know.
And the most important, I don't got a heaven
bars
or hell to put you in.
That part. And I still don't want to know about it. And I don't got no heaven or hell to put you in, but I still don't want to be in your den. Just holler at me at the business meeting next week.
Yep, long if we can make money together. If
see that?
Good to the table.
You see? I'm just saying, like, don't make it seem like because I'm not it, I'm scared of it. What you mean? I hate it. No, I'm just not. Listen, there are things happening, you know, in India right now that I have no control over. I can't see. Yeah, I can't smell it, but things are happening. It's none of my business.
Right.
Like it's literally none of my business. It's not affecting me because I'm not even there. And that's how I feel about your sexuality, Mr. Gay Man. Have at it. I won't even be around. I'll holler at you at the business meeting. Holler back. That's
do you, brother?
It's simple, Kenny.
I'm listening.
If you're not gay, does that make you automatically homophobic?
No.
What you mean? Like you're supposed to be cis. They calling niggas cis. Hey yo.
Well,
let's speak about that for a second. Stop playing with me. Yo, these niggas is calling men
the thing I go with this. I don't use that term. I'm 53 years old. I'm not gonna say I'm stuck in my ways, but you're not gonna come and introduce a new term to appease yourself.
What you mean you're not cis? You're not cis?
No, I'm not going to use the term cis. I don't call women cisgendered. I don't call her a cis woman. Is either women or you not a woman. It's as simple as that. It's two coins. Is woman and is man. There's no gray area and all that other stuff. I don't. Let's put it this way. I don't have blurred lines. I don't have blurred lines. I see straight.
Oh. Hassan, let's get it.
Yes, sir.
If you're not gay, are you homophobic automatically?
You know that's not you can't be okay. Well, just because I'm not gay, I'm homophobic.
Well, the world would have you think such a thing. What you
Well,
mean?
that's what some trans do. See, that don't even try.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You
Oh, he's
blurred.
stuck.
Hey, you froze right on up. Hey, the devil is a liar. You see that? You see that? The devil is a liar. You just freeze right there. Chris, let's talk some godly energy. You see? He's about to say something crazy. Look at here, man.
You're frozen.
It's frozen. You know, like the damn movie. If you're not gay, are you automatically homophobic?
What does that even mean?
Yeah.
Homophobic.
Yeah, that's a good question.
What that mean? Homophobic.
Well,
Like,
we know what they mean when they say homo, and I guess phobic means afraid, like you're afraid of.
why would I be afraid of these niggas? No, you know what I mean? Nah, keep that moving. You know what I mean? You like what you like, and that's cool. You know what I mean? I like what I like, and that's cool for me. What you eat don't make me.
Oh,
You know what I mean? It's just as simple as that. You know what I mean? If you like, doing, if Jerry
whoa.
like if Jerry
Watch
like
your words,
rocking
brother.
with,
Watch your words.
if Jerry like rocking with Frank, and you
Wow.
know what I mean, they getting busy, then Jerry and Frank do that. Meanwhile, me and Shatisha over here, you know what I'm saying? We doing what we do. Keep your joint over there. I keep my joint over here. And that's it.
Okay. So, Kenny, is the world more gay or straight? Like for real though.
Again, I don't know if is there a measurement. I don't know. Again, I'm only with me 24 hours a day. So I can't say what someone else is or isn't, what they feel, why they like this or that. I don't look at the world as gay or straight. I definitely believe
Well, Kenny, you know,
that,
when we were
hold on. Let
kids,
me say this.
when
I
we were
definitely believe
kids, the
that.
world felt
Yeah,
one way.
say that again.
When we were kids, the world felt one way. You would agree with that.
I would say it was less open.
Uh,
You don't know what people were doing
I
behind closed
agree.
doors.
I agree.
It
I
was
agree.
less
That's why I asked the
open,
question. I agree.
and also before cell phones and things, we wasn't as
Visual,
connected. We wasn't
connected.
as connected. Period. So now
Now we got a
people
better
on,
picture. We got a clearer picture. You saying?
I don't know if it's clearer because
Is it
again,
not?
those blurred lines just keep showing up.
Ty Birch,
Yes, sir.
it's a doozy this evening. You've tuned in. You've come right. You've chimed in. Let me start from the top, Ty. The title of the show is Homophobic or Heterophobic.
Mm.
Okay, so just deal with that. And now, Ty, are you gay or straight, and how do you know?
I'm straight, and I know because the sign on my booty says "Do not enter." For
Wow,
one,
it's a sign.
two,
It's a sign.
my, I ain't rumping after no dude. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. Y'all my brothers.
Romp.
Yeah, but I ain't. Remember, please call me Mr. Roper. He take his fingers. That ain't me. You know what I mean?
Mr. Roper.
That's
A
how I
Mr.
know.
Roper reference. There you go. You back, Hassan. Hassan's back. Hassan, can you hear me?
I can hear you. My phone went off. My phone went off because it got too hot. Now I'm just sitting in my car, and now I got an ice pack sitting on in the shit right now for it won't get too hot.
Yo,
It's
Hassan,
weird. What happened?
if you're not gay, does that automatically make you homophobic?
You know that doesn't make you homophobic and stuff. But well, I'm not gonna say you know. What I seen this, and this is hella fucking funny. This trans dude was giving his soliloquy about transsexuals and stuff, and said, "If you don't like a trans man, that means you're transphobic." And
Oh,
and I'm thinking to myself, why would anybody want to be with your ass and shit? You're
Wow.
ugly as fuck,
Wow.
and you're faking trying to be a goddamn woman.
Wow.
So I'm cool with being transphobic and shit or whatever, just because I'm not being attracted to you.
Well,
Okay.
what makes you transphobic is the question. These are serious questions. What makes you transphobic? What makes anyone
know.
transphobic?
You already know that all that shit is made up because I don't give a shit about who you having sex with.
Isn't that the answer though? Isn't that clearly the answer, that thou shalt not give a fuck about what the next nigga is doing with their private part?
Do I hate on you because you're gay? No. I don't care. Do you have rights? Yes. Do you think you don't have rights? That's your own problem that you
Well,
don't
then
think you got rights.
the question becomes, Supreme,
If you
gays
didn't have rights,
heterophobic? Supreme, are gays heterophobic?
I don't think
Uh,
I don't think they're heterophobic. I think a certain I think a certain branch hates on men
A
because
certain branch?
a certain branch hates on men because, especially the rainbow flowery type. You know what I
Wow.
mean? They really they seem like the gayer you are, the more you defending yourself. I guess like the blacker we are, the more we defending ourselves to white people and the rest of the world. It seems like the gayer they are, they want to defend their right. Like
The
even gay,
gayer. Wow.
yeah, like
Like
regular
once you're gay, can you get gayer, Chris?
That's
Is there a
hilarious.
gay scale?
Hey, it's funny though, because really gay men that's really like with the beard and muscles and at the gym and play ball and do their thing, they just attracted to men. Like they hate the flamboyant
Wow.
part of the gay world.
That's wild.
And it's just like we as hardworking 9-to-5 creatives,
Hate
men
niggas?
hate
That's
niggas.
deep. That's deep.
Like,
Are you
yeah,
doing that? Did you just make that analogy? That's deep.
yeah, I feel that's how I feel, man. It just hit my spirit with that one right there. Like, yo,
Wow. You just put a word in.
I think a gay man is just as secure in himself as a straight man, but yeah, it's just like, yo, you're hating the right, like you're defending your right to be more clownish
Oh, just
or violent or
Kenny
real
Mickens.
stuff.
Kenny Mickens, are
I'm listening.
gays heterophobic?
I don't think they're heterophobic. Unfortunately, because certain cats
Like none of them?
I guess
Like now you like none of them are heterophobic. There's no heterophobic gay.
I can't speak for everybody else. I can't speak what's in another man's heart.
Oh wow, wow.
What I'm thinking, there are definitely men, and I've known some men that like men that felt all men are gay. Is up to them to bring it out.
Whoa, right there, Kenny. Stop right there. I've heard
like
that myself in this life.
I've heard that.
I've heard.
And I said,
I've
are
heard.
You kidding me?
And just in murmurs, and niggas talking about, yeah, men, all men are gay. Like, are you crazy? I've heard that. Like, are you crazy?
I've heard that, and I was like, you kidding me, right? And they were serious, and I said,
well, that's what I would call heterophobic. That sounds like a branch of heterophobia. You think everybody gay? You scared of heterophobia. You're scared of heterosexuality. Ty,
I don't know if they're scared of it.
Laugh, but we're trying to get our souls together here, man. I'm trying to understand. Ty,
I always thought it was more of.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kenny. Go ahead.
No, I was ready to say I always thought it was more of because the numbers were skewed. It wasn't as many. Cats just wanted to be fit in and would rather the world, I guess, be like them.
That leads me to my next question. Hassan. Let me ask you something, man. Why do homosexuals need you to know that they're homosexual? No, don't play. Don't act like no. Why do gays need you to know that they're gay? Like, for instance, when I woke up today, I put on my clothes, I got on my bike, I went to IKEA. I didn't need no one to know anything about me but my ID here. I need my pillows. Thank you.
Okay.
Why
do
gays need you to know that they're gay?
I'm gonna answer this question, and then I'm gonna say something else. So, because it's always been against the norm, so they want you to let you know that they're not with the norm, Okay.
Oh.
They want to let you know, like, oh, I'm not with the
You hear that,
norm.
Chris?
So they letting you know that they into the foolishness. Okay, they into the shenanigans.
So they
They
need
letting
you to know
that
that.
they're a different
Okay.
type of man.
Okay.
But listen, I don't think that started like them saying, like, look, I'm gonna tell you what the fuck I am. I think these heterosexual dudes got mad at them and made them start coming out with that shit. That's why I think that
don't do
started
that.
from.
No, wait, no.
I'm just saying.
Start over.
I'm saying.
Say that theory again. What happened? The heterosexuals did what?
The heterosexual dudes start seeing these dudes like this and acting like they fucking, and they outed them to tell you what they had going on. They made them act this way. If these heterosexual dudes would have just left their ass alone, they wouldn't be doing none of this shit by telling us.
I'm not connecting none of those dots. I like you blaming gays needing people to know they're gay on heterosexuals. I don't quite get that. What do you mean?
Heterosexuals used to hate on them about being gay and shit. They used to hate
so
on them.
That made them do what? That made them want to tell everybody that they're gay?
Tell everybody, like, I'm gay. I'm going to stand up now. I'm gay.
Let me tell you what my theory is. Here's a theory. I have a theory, and it's just a theory.
Okay.
It's not facts. I don't have no facts. But I'm old enough to have watched this planet and watched different cultures. My theory is that gays need you to know they're gay because they're looking for their community. Let me be honest. I'm serious. I think that gays want you to know they're gay because they're looking for other gays. Because like I said, when I go outside and go to the store, I'm not looking for heterosexuals. I guess I'm pretty much assuming most motherfuckers is heterosexual. And that's why I asked the question, is the world mostly gay or is it mostly straight now? Because, boy, the scales look weird right about now. But my theory is that gays need you or want you to know they're gay because they're looking for other gays. Now, I hope I don't care whether it's offensive or not. It's just the way I feel about it. And, I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but I don't give a fuck. We're like, what? Ty?
Yes, sir.
How do you know you're not gay, bro?
Didn't you ask me that already?
Maybe I didn't believe you the first time.
Wait a minute.
Don't do that.
I know I'm not gay because I'm not looking for gays, as you just said. So let's kill that theory. 2, I ain't in the men.
So, does it feel to you that there's more gays now than there were when you were younger? Like, remember when you were younger? Like, and Kenny said earlier, it wasn't as accepted. And I understand it's way more accepted now. And we have way more technology. So, are we seeing a true picture of what the planet looks like, or something happened?
I think Kenny said it. Like, it's more open now. Like before, like we used to make fun of the dude that turned double dutch kind of funny. I played double dutch with my cousin before.
Hold on. I turned double dutch. I take pride in that.
Wait, let me finish. I wasn't finished. I've turned double dutch before. You know what I'm saying? I played double dutch with my cousins and stuff like that, and got hit in the face with the rope.
That's why I asked you that question again.
I couldn't do it. It just wasn't that part of my feminine gene. It just wasn't my thing. But we laughed at the dude that wore the sash and was chewing his gum and swinging his hip like, yo, is that dude funny or not? He was playing ball with us, but he turned double. That's kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? And it was a thing called In the Closet when we were growing up, where it was all kept under wraps.
The closet is closed. Like, there's no more closet.
Listen, yeah, exactly right. You can close the door to that because it's all open. I've driven past churches in not churches chicken. I've driven past holy sanctuaries where they got flags that says all are welcome. There's rainbows out on the walls that says all are welcome. I'm like, wait a second, all are welcome. Anyway, why do you need a flag to show that? I'm like, is it a flag or is it a fag? Like, what are you doing?
Wow.
What are you saying? You know what I'm saying?
Now, does the Bible, is Christianity Christianity accepts homosexuals? Like, I'm not a Christian. Does Christianity accept homosexuals, Kenny?
No.
Oh, Okay, Cronus.
Plain and simple. They don't accept no sin. That's
No
the
sin.
thing.
Yep, there it is.
No
There
sin
it
is
is.
greater than any other sin.
Hold on. Listen, real quick. God don't accept no sin. Well, is God he said, but we as humans, as a church of whatever, as a human based church, that we supposed to accept everybody, and then the word of God is supposed to change you from being a murderer to not being a murderer, to being a predator to not being a predator, being a hoe.
Well said. That is exactly right. I mean,
well, Hassan, is homosexuality a sin, Hassan?
When you're ready to accept that.
Dom, please.
I love him.
Yes, it is, but it's
that's
okay,
an interesting word.
Okay. They say it is. They say it is, and I say they. I'm talking about the church. Them gay dudes in church singing in the background and shit.
Oh,
you know they motherfucking gay.
We
all know they fucking gay. If it's supposed to be it's a sin, but why are fucking all these black dudes gay in the church singing? And everybody knows it.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Are there any gays in the Vatican? Are there any gays in the Catholic Church by any chance?
Possibly possibly it is, because Christianity is actually a gay religion
so
anyway.
How could it be a sin if everybody's gay in the religion? How could it be a sin?
I don't know. This is true. This is very true. How can it be a sin?
But like you say, sin is sin across the board, right? And the thing about it is, in that same church where everybody like, why they got all them faggots back there singing? You can say, well, why the pastor knocking off the usher? Is a sin is a sin. Ain't no
what sin? What, you just picking and choosing? Selective sins?
Somebody
selective sinnery?
Somebody dipping in the plate too much. You know what I'm saying? We people. We
selective
human.
fornication. Selective fornication.
There's no perfect church. We here to get it right.
So, whoa! You just hit a good. You hit a good question. We're people. We of nature. We're supposed to do the things that they're doing and shit. So why they make it? Why they hold it against us when we actually doing stuff that's of nature? Ooh, my bad.
But that's what I'm saying.
Why? Who does?
Why they make it a sin in these religions and stuff when you're doing stuff that is of nature? It's not against nature to do any stuff that you're talking about.
And we've come to that point in the show.
Religion.
All right,
Kenny Mickens.
We can go into a different
I have a question for you, Kenny Mickens. We are at that point. This is the apex. Kenny Mickens, is homosexuality natural?
I don't believe it is a natural act.
Oh.
I don't. It depends on, I guess I look at it like this. I can only say what I look at it. So when I look at a man and a woman are meant to be able to procreate. Mm-hmm. Two men are never going to be able to procreate. Two women are never going to be able to procreate. So I don't believe it's a natural act.
That's not true.
Oh.
They have artificial wounds now.
Wait a minute.
That still doesn't make
down to artificial wound?
Hold on. Can I say something? If the boy just asked me about natural,
now
you're telling me artificial. If you
just said they never gonna be. You said they never made a statement.
That damn sure ain't sugar.
But no, I'm just saying you just made a statement that's saying that they can't have. And that's about to change, so that's not going to be true in a minute.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna give you 12 minutes, and I don't care what they try to do. They will never be able to give a man a womb and have him have a baby. I don't give a. You can give him what's supposed to be a womb, but it ain't gonna be a baby. It ain't gonna make a baby.
Are you for sure that they're not gonna be able to pull this off? Are you for sure?
Almost 100% certain. Okay. You ain't gonna be able to interchange them parts.
But you said it, Hassan. Hassan, you said artificial. We spoke of natural, and you went to artificial.
But no. He made a statement that's saying that men and women can't have kids. That's about to change. Okay. Oh, he said okay. So he's saying that. Okay, cool. Okay.
You know, this whole
Right.
conversation is kind of about natural versus kind of doing it
Nature and
a different way, you
nurture.
know.
Yeah,
But again, let me ask the question, Ty Birch. You're not getting off the hook, brother. Unmute. I don't care if you're in the Sahara Desert. Where you at, Ty?
Here I am. I'm
Hey,
here.
Birch, let me ask you a question real quick, man.
What up, yo?
Is homosexuality natural?
Yeah. No, it's not natural.
What you
She
mean?
said, yeah.
Listen, everything is under God. Everything here is under God. Tell me, I'm like, is God not watching everything? Everything is under God. So how is it not natural?
It may be done.
Right
it may
here?
be done under God, but it ain't natural. It ain't supposed to be.
Oh.
He didn't say Adam and Eve. I mean, he didn't say Adam and Steve. He said Adam and Eve.
But does God have things happening that ain't
He
supposed
said,
to
man
happen?
shall not sleep with another man.
Okay, but let me
Woman shall
ask you
not
a
sleep with
serious
another
question.
woman.
Listen, I feel you, and you know you militant about that. Hey, Chris, unmute immediately. Unmute. Phones to ill. Give me the demage
My
on
God.
it. Is homosexuality natural? If God is in control of all, that means whatever's happening got to be natural. Got to be God. Talk me down. How is it not natural? Huh? I'm a heterosexual, for the record. See, I like to do that. I have to do. I'm counsel for the theory that everything is under God, and if the gay stuff is happening, is that not natural, Cronus?
It's not. There's a thing called free will.
Oh, free willy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the problem. A lot of free willy.
Thing called free will. You know what I'm saying? You can do what you want. Like I love you so much that I'm willing to let you. I'm love you so much that I'm letting you do what you want to do. If you feel like you want to do that, you can go ahead and do that. But that ain't it. And as far as as far as I'm having, faggots and I'm sorry, as far as I'm having, means inside the church and everything.
Oh.
Really, the thing about that is,
what is the thing about that?
Them cats in the choir, that be singing and whatnot. It's really, the preachers is just trying to pack the house. They try and pack the house to collect. You know what I mean? You go to the church and oh man, they was.
Wait, I couldn't unmute fast enough. I'm sorry, Chris, to cut you off, but that I don't believe that because I don't take a salary. I don't pack the church to collect.
Oh,
I preach and teach.
Well, it don't apply to you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you said preacher, so that's a lot of it. That's you generalizing a group of people.
Well, see, when they talk Christianity, a lot of times they bring up the Catholic Church, but those are two different joints too.
But you know what? Good point, Chris. You're right. They're right. The Catholic Church and you could say the Black Church are kind of two different hemispheres of what you call Christianity. But here's the common denominator: gayness. Gays are the common denominator in the Christian church and the Catholic church. That's the common denominator.
That's absolutely not the common denominator.
What?
The common denominator church is God.
That's what I was about to tell him. I mean, again.
So why is it that in third world countries they'll get their heads cut off for being gay, but they come to our country or go to Europe or somewhere to try to be gay? But we had a dude from Indonesia that used to work with us in our shop that said, I can't go home like this. If I go home like this, they're going to kill me because it's not a natural thing.
Well, that becomes church and state. That becomes church and state and the separation.
Is that a natural thing or is that terrorism? Because that's totally different. But some dudes getting mad at some dudes being a girl and they want to kill them and shit.
Well, in the Muslim religion, is not accepted in the Muslim religion.
It's not.
I'm talking about natural Muslim. I'm not talking about Islam and Fakem over here. I'm talking about you go to Abu Dhabi or somewhere.
I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the Sunnis, the Shiites and Sunnis. I know what you're talking about. The Shiites and Sunnis.
But some of them cats have given in or coalesced to. They
have sex with kids and shit, man. Yes, they have sex with kids.
About that, I'm saying in some of them countries, they're now saying if you go and have a sex change operation, now you do. And that's crazy to me.
Oh, you could wait. They saying you cool if you get it.
And in some countries, I I can't spout them off right off the get. I seen a special on it some like 2 or 3 years ago, and I was like, wow, that is what they're doing now. Like in
Kenny, your journalism is slipping. At least you should have said which country says
well,
it's okay.
Wow.
I didn't write it down to say, you know, one day we'll talk about this on Opinion Nation. So, you know, it was
Hey, Kenny, while you here, let me ask you a question, Kenny. What makes you homophobic? What makes a homophobic person?
I would, unfortunately, here's the funny thing about that. I would say somebody who might actually have those feelings towards a man,
wow,
and kind of upset at themselves to the point where they're like,
taking it out on.
They kind of get to the point where they might have them feelings and want to kick this dude's ass because that dude might be bringing them feelings out of him.
Wow,
that's American Beauty right there.
Wow,
that's American Beauty.
Okay, I'm coming to you next, Cronus. But Kenny, stay with me. Let me ask you a question, Kenny. Let me give you a little example real quick. Let's say somebody sent you a video with a transvestite, and you wrote to that person and said, "Hey, man, you know, don't send me transvestite videos. I'm cool." Right? You know, and that person wrote you back and said, "You're homophobic." Do you think you're homophobic because you said, "Hey, just don't send me any, you know, tranny stuff"?
No.
Huh?
No.
Wait, let's go around the room. Chris, if someone sent you some tranny video and you were just like, hey, brother, I don't really do the tranny and popcorn and tranny and Netflix. Just don't send me that. And then they wrote you back and said, "You're homophobic." Are you homophobic?
Nah, I'm niggerphobic.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Supreme.
Don't bring that foolishness to my algorithm.
Supreme, I'm going around the room. If you get from a good friend, they send you a video, just a transvestite talking about something, and you're like, "Hey, you know, peace and love to everybody, but I just don't send me the transvestite videos." And they wrote you back and like, "You're homophobic." Are you homophobic?
I'm not homophobic, and they are blocked.
Oh wow, the blocking. We're coming down the line. Ty Birch, I hope you've been listening. Ty Birch, are you there? Are you for unfolding chairs? Are you getting ready for devotion?
Nope. Here I am.
Hey, if someone sent you a video of a transvestite just talking about something, I don't know, and you were like, "Oh, hey, you know, don't send me this, because you know, I don't know, I just don't vibe with it." And then they wrote you back and they were like, "You're homophobic." Are you homophobic?
Judge your mother. No, I'm not.
Oh.
I'm not. Just because I don't want to see it doesn't mean. I mean, I've worked in Center City for Jesus Christ for 21 years in the heart of what they call on Google now the neighborhood.
Yeah.
So I'm not homophobic. You know what I'm saying? It's not my choice of life. You know what I'm saying? They kept to themselves. As long as you don't come to me, they knew like, look, all right, well, he's cool. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a thing. Like, you know, I think you talked about earlier about gays looking for gays, but you know, we had this thing called a gaydar. You can kind of see who was who. You know what I'm saying? Who lived what lifestyle. So
okay.
No, far from it. It just
thank you very much. I put Hassan McCullough.
Mm-hmm.
I love his
If
answer.
you had a friend that sent you a video of a transvestite, and you know, you were like, "Hey, man, you know, don't, you know, it's cool, but don't send me any transvestite video," and then they said to you, "You're homophobic," would you be homophobic?
Well, okay.
You see what I did there?
What you just do? I can't answer the question. I was looking at something. So it depends in the context. Did that person say you were homophobic the first time, or was it the first time they said this after you said you denied the picture? There's multiple times that you denied the picture and you said that. Because it depends if he did the first time. If that person sent you a picture and you said don't do that, and then they said that, that's wrong. They got to be, you know, that's wrong. You can't.
So it's wrong.
Really
it's wrong if someone says, "Don't send me this thing," That's wrong. If someone says
it's not wrong, I'm saying it's wrong for them to say that you're homophobic. You know, if there was more context and then that person said that, okay, but if it's just the first time, that's wrong for that person to call you a homophobic. That's wrong. That's all. That's wrong for that person to call you homophobic the first time they did something. They should say, oh, cool, I respect it, and then that's it. That's right. But then if they did it another time, then they're like, hey, maybe he's homophobic. That's, maybe like, hey, he's doing that again. It wasn't
can a straight man be homophobic, Kenny? Can like a true straight man, can a straight man be homophobic? And straight men out there, you should know what I'm talking about. Can a straight man actually be homophobic?
I think you could, but what I'd like to think is maybe your preference. I have a preference.
Yes.
And I don't necessarily need to test, not so much to test my preference, or I don't, that's what you get down with. Live your life.
Maybe I just don't want like transvestite videos in my inbox in any way. Maybe I just don't want that. Like
that
could just be a thing. But I'm homophobic if I don't want transvestite videos in my metadata. I'm homophobic.
That doesn't.
You have a choice, Dom. That doesn't make you homophobic. You have a choice.
Hey, Chris, man.
Yeah.
Can a true heterosexual be homophobic? Is that possible? And then when I ask you that, what I'm saying is true heterosexual men don't give a fuck about what nobody else. I don't give a fuck about what other heterosexual men are doing, let alone homosexual men. Like, please understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. I don't give a fuck what you're doing, homie.
But it's
like no. I don't give a fuck what you see. That's the thing. I don't need to know. Why you want me to know? That's the issue. I don't need to know, and I don't give a fuck what you're doing. So, Chris, can a true heterosexual be homophobic if you on your heterosexual square?
Not possible.
Not possible.
It's not possible.
You're not even thinking about, you're not harming gays. You know why you're not harming gays? Because gays are not even on your fucking radar. You know what? You're harming businessmen who crossed you wrong, or somebody who hurt your wife or your kids. And if they happen to be gay, so be it. But that's the whole point. How you leading your life with your sexuality? Let me say it again. How have we created culture from sexuality? So sexuality is now an ethnicity? Is that what we're doing? Let me say it clearly again. Sexuality is now an ethnicity? How? How you do that?
Listen, I was on a bus one day. This was years ago. I was on a bus one day. I was sitting in the back of the bus, minding my BI. I'm on one side and this other dude is on the other side. And one particular stop comes up, and these two gay dudes get on, and like they were like gay and whatnot.
Wow. Just right. That
yeah,
wow.
Yeah, like
what is
wow.
Gay?
Like they wasn't like gay, like yeah, good. They was like gay, like
wow.
like when they talk, like they was talking with lisp and everything.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
The international gay language.
Yeah, you know what I mean. When you talking, it's a lot of him. When you talk, a lot of him.
Wow.
Him.
Okay, all right. So,
like that. You know what I'm saying? So they came on and they came to the back, and they sat in their own seat, but they were loud and and talking, and like they were in their own world talking to each other. And the dude that was sitting in the back, he got up and went right to the front and sat down. And they was like, it's like, we don't even like your ugly. We ain't even thinking about you. So, you know what I mean? So, he might have been phobic. You know what I mean? That's something you see inside yourself. You know what I mean? Like I refer back to the movie American Beauty, where, freaking the Kevin Spacey, the main character who's wild,
a real life role,
who's wilding, but you know what I mean. His role, their next door neighbor Like they had just moved in, military dad and whatnot. Had his son taking like random drug tests and everything, like every day.
Yeah.
He wound, the dude wound up like selling weed to Kevin Bacon. And like they would sell and smoke and everything. The dude was like, why are you always over there with them? And he was, real hardcore military, a man's man, if you will.
Yeah.
And he asked him one day, like he just had enough. He's like, yeah, like what are you doing over there? I know I see you over there, because he looked out the window and he seen him rolling up, and it looked like he was, giving him some top. See, exactly. So, so he wound up,
I knew this story wasn't going to end right.
Like he wound up whooping on his son, and his son was like, yo, I'm out. So he bounced. But it wound up, the dude wound up going over to Kevin Spacey's house next door, and it was raining real heavy. It looked like one of the emotional type rains. Kevin Spacey opens the door, is like, hey man, you all right? Is everything cool? He's like, yeah, you in the rain. Come on inside. Just chill. Like everything, you all right? And the dad kissed Kevin Spacey, and Kevin Spacey was like, whoa. Kevin Spacey said, whoa. Oh, I'm not gay. What are you doing? Later on in the movie, the dude comes back, shoots Kevin Spacey in the head.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
See? Hey, let me ask you a question.
Yeah, wow.
When you say an emotional type rain, is that like an R&B video rain, or is that?
Stop it.
Yeah, man. It was like 90. It was like 90s R&B rain. You know what I'm saying? That 90s
like
R&B
SWV, Boyz II Men type rain.
Nah,
silk shirt get wet.
Like please don't go away from me type rain.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? It was one of them type joints, and it was crazy. So like I think that's where the phobia. I think that's where the phobia comes, because you might see something in you.
Oh.
You might see something. You might see yourself in them, and it's like, oh shoot, that scares me. Let me get as far away from it. You know what I mean? But real niggas.
So could that happen if you tell your partner, hey, don't send me transvestite videos? Is that saying you see something in the transvestite, so that's why you don't want to see it and you homophobic?
That is exactly what happened. That's
exactly the logic a gay person would have. A gay person would probably have that logic right there.
That's not true.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Like a heterosexual person would know, no, I just don't want those videos. A gay person is like, you like it, you just don't want to see it.
So why does the phobia change when it comes to the gays or homosexual or something like that? Why can't it be? I thought a phobia was you was afraid of something, not because you see something in you. That ain't right.
It scares you.
I think some gays
don't have to be something in you though. Because if you're afraid of spiders,
that's why Homeboy
killed
him, because he knew he was gay.
I want to turn into a freaking spider.
Wow. So you saying that the boy that was on Jenny Jones, and he came on the show, and he had the other boy come on the show and told him he had a crush on him on the show, and then the boy killed him the next month. You saying that he was homophobic?
No, he wasn't homophobic. He wasn't homophobic at all. I think his John was nigga. You brought me out here to tell me this.
He wilded out.
Yo, you
wilding. Like that's wilding, bro.
Wilding. You know what I mean? No, Maury Povich show. I'm in the back. I'm in the green room wilding with the decoys. You come with this foolishness. And no.
Hassan.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. McCullough, what makes a homophobe?
Huh?
What makes you homophobic? What makes one person homophobic?
The homophobic has to do with the fear of you being homo or homosexual. That's the fear. That's what the whole term
the fear of being homosexual?
It's the fear of being homosexual, fear of being attached to it, fear of being friends with them. It's the fear of association.
Wait a minute. It's a fear of being friends with them? What if you just ain't got no friends that are gay? Like, what if, you scared to be friends?
It's fine. That's fine, but it's the fear of association. That's what homophobic is, the fear of association with the whole thing, not just the associating. They're not my friends. I don't talk to them. That's the whole shit. That's what homophobic is.
So if you do business with homosexuals, then that means you're not homophobic.
Yes. Yes, I guess so. Yes.
Yeah, if you do business with homosexuals, you're not homophobic, right?
Yes.
Oh,
if you and they have it in your face all the time, you're
doing
business, they're your friends.
I'm good.
Your friends.
I'll do business with any motherfucking animal on the planet. I'll do business with a rhinoceros.
If you're just taking money, listen, if they your friends, okay, if they your friend, then no, you're not homophobic, okay?
Well, wait a minute. Why they gotta be my friend for me to do business?
But
I gotta be friends to do business?
Let's turn this question around. Okay, what about applying it to you as a melanated person that motherfuckers don't want to be your friend because you have a different color? Is that a problem? Is that associated with them being racist?
Listen, what I say to that is,
thank you. Answer the question. Just answer the question. Answer the question.
You gotta let me. You gotta shut the fuck up. Check this out.
My bad. Sorry. Sorry, but
I
in between,
love you, but you gotta let me answer. Listen, man. Anybody, any entity, I don't care about a human, any entity, lion, human, alien, whatever, any entity that doesn't want to mess with me because I'm God. I don't care.
Well, we're not talking about the spiritual. We're not talking about the spiritual self.
I'm talking about literally. I'm talking about walking down the street. If you don't want to say hello to me because I'm God, I don't even see you. You're like an ant colony. I don't even. What do you mean? It's like the gay stuff. It's like I don't know your sexuality. I'm not searching for your sexuality. It's not even there to me. I'll do business with you based on your moral compass, your ethics. I'll do that, but other than that, I'm not interested in your sex.
Listen, man, bottom line.
I get your response. That wasn't the answer. I get your response, but you still didn't answer the question. Is that considered racist if you don't want to have melanated people as your friends?
If you have power. Only if you have power. Only if you have power. Racism comes when you have power, bro. These words have meaning.
We understand this. We understand that.
So if it's not power, it's just a prejudice, and I don't really give a fuck about your prejudice. I got a bunch of prejudices too. What the fuck?
But you answered. So yeah, you did answer the question though. So yes,
always and forever. Kenny Mickens.
Wait. Just want to say, man. Bottom line, ain't no straight nigga gonna tell another straight nigga that he's homophobic.
Let's get into that. Wait a minute. Supreme, let's stay in the Cronus. Can a straight man tell another straight man he's homophobic? Does that conversation ever happen?
It never happens, but
wow,
it can't happen.
That's why.
It has to be context to it. It has to be context.
Wait a minute. It's a lot of protesting. It's a lot of jumping in going on. Kenny, we're coming to a sign. Kenny. Can a straight man tell another straight man that he's homophobic?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Kenny always
talking to a dude.
Kenny breaking the ticket.
Hold on. Let me explain. If I'm talking to a dude, and every time I'm talking with him, he's over and above, like, yeah, this gay, that dude is gay, and I'm gonna ask him,
yes,
what's with you, dog? Like,
homophobic.
I said, are you homophobic or something? Like,
yes,
almost like what you mentioned. I don't give my energy to something like that. I'm not gonna like go out of my way and give my energy to that. So
I understand how you feel, Kenny.
Hey, that's when he defends himself and say, I got one gay friend.
Okay, yeah, in that sense, yeah. Like if I'm just out here like, yeah, man, he's gay, like why is every word coming out gay? Like for real.
But see, hold on, let me jump in, Chris. That goes against the premise, guys. Listen real quick. The premise is a heterosexual man, let me be clear, does not give a fuck about not only what the gay man is doing, but he don't give a fuck about the other heterosexual men. He is on his square. So you're bending the premise, which is a very gay thing to do. You're bending the premise of what we're talking about. I'm saying that a straight man doesn't give a fuck about the next man's sexuality. That's what I'm saying. And why would that man say to another man, you're homophobic? Like, does that conversation happen is my question when you're both straight ahead. when you're both on your
every
square.
conversation it just doesn't start at one point. So if y'all talking and
Pause.
again, if y'all rapping about stuff and just an everyday conversation and like I said, if I'm talking with someone and they constantly bringing up something else, or let's say a dude walk by, a gay dude walks by, and then for the next hour you harping on that, I'm like, hold on, dog, like why would you give
he's
your
a gay dude. That dude that's harping on it is a gay man fighting to get out. That's what that is.
What I'm saying. That's why I don't know if I would necessarily ask a dude, are you homophobic? It just ain't a conversation I would have. But in my mind, I'm thinking, what's with you, my man? Like that dude gone an hour ago. You still harping on it? So I don't give my energy to that. I don't give my time to that.
I'm going.
Listen, all that stuff has to do with energy, and not just energy, but the programming. Just think about it. If we were programmed to think that the angels who fall around us are nothing but energy, they both masculine and feminine energy, and they look like masculine and feminine. They look like men and women, the angels who follow us. Would we give a fuck about these terms if we knew the angels that above us or whatever look like that? Will we care about that sexuality?
Look like what?
Shit?
Look like what?
If they look like male and female, the angels who walk, our guardian angels and stuff, are actually masculine and feminine because they're just energy, because energy does not have a sex, so they both look masculine and feminine.
Ty
so
Burst is man up here saying angels are hermaphrodites. Are the angels hermaphrodites, Ty?
If we were taught that, will we have a different thought processes of the word tranny and all that shit, or any of this stuff? Will we have a different feeling about the homosexuality, all that stuff? If we were taught that that the angels were masculine, they look masculine and feminine.
That's for you,
masculine
Ty.
women.
Well, I mean, he's not lying. There was a time where there were the Bible says that there were giants in the lands, and that the reason why the earth got washed and the reason why stuff got corrupted because the angels were coming down, the corrupt angels were coming down having sex with men and women.
Oh,
it's in the book of Genesis.
Oh, he's saying they corrupt though, Hassan. He's saying them angels was corrupt angels.
He said, I can't remember the name off the top of my head.
I didn't say anything about having sex. I didn't say anything about that. But they said the angels was having sex with the people.
Them angels was from the street.
Angels was having sex with the people. Yeah.
That's right. That's right before Noah. All that happened for Noah, and people were losing their minds and stuff.
The angels they talking about is actually in Leo. Coming down having sex with the people. They talking about that angel.
What say you, Supreme, of the hermaphrodite angels, and they have both sexes, and they have sex with the humans?
That's why they worship Baphomet, which has titties and a dick.
Wow.
That's why they worship Baphomet.
Wow.
If you guys don't realize that, because you got a masculine and feminine, you got a Baphomet who's actually Enlil's son, Baphomet. They sacrifice little kids to him, and he has a dick, and he has titties.
The Nephil. That's what they call it. They call it the Nephil.
Wow.
Now, I don't know what an angel look like personally. I mean, I believe they're there. I believe they got a job to do. I don't know what Jesus look like technically. I mean, from what we was taught and everything, I don't know. I believe he's a dark-skinned man, but as far as an angel go, what a God look like, I have no idea. I mean,
good answer. Good answer.
Listen, some angels don't look like what you think they look like.
Cherubs, they look like babies, and they
cherubs.
I have no idea.
Some of them had 7
Could Hassan be an
faces
angel? Could Hassan be one of the male and female angels walking around the earth?
No,
because he does pour his milk first. Could that be a sign that Hassan is one of the hermaphroditic angels walking the planet, giving blessings out?
I don't look like a woman. First of all,
be careful who you.
I don't look like a woman.
Okay. What it say in the Bible? Be careful who you entertain on earth, because you might be entertaining angels. So I mean, it could be a bum on the street, a lady, whatever. You could be giving somebody some. You felt led to be nice to somebody, or they testing you and you be nice to him. You be nice to him. So I don't know.
Hey, Kenny, man.
Ain't no angel pouring the milk first.
Kenny, are you heterophobic or homophobic?
I'm neither.
What you mean? You one or the other, bro. You got to be Coke or Pepsi.
Why do I got to be heterophobic or homophobic?
Well, if you're not homophobic, you're heterophobic.
That's not true. Listen.
That's not true.
That's a sign line.
Even people. I don't.
What's a heterophobic? What is a heterophobic?
A heterophobic is a gay person that is afraid of the straight world. Let me say it again. I made the term.
Does it have to be a straight person? Got to be heterophobic? Can a masculine man be heterophobic too?
Heterophobic is a gay person afraid of the straight world. Now the crazy part is you can't get gay people without straight people. Let me say it again. You can't get gay people without straight people. You see how that works? We make gay people. Straight people make all kind of people. You see?
Here's
the gay man giving his
when you say homophobic, once you put the phobic on it, you saying I'm fearing. Right. I don't fear nobody. I don't have to, why do I need to fear you?
Well, that's my question.
I don't need to fear anyone.
Gay, straight, Negro.
Here's what I would tell you. I used to be afraid of Bigfoot. Once I got stopped being afraid of him, I don't fear nothing.
Wow.
Period.
Ty Birch,
Bigfoot.
Are you homophobic or heterophobic?
Phobic.
Explain heterophobic to me again.
Heterophobic is when gay people are afraid of the straight world. It's heterophobic.
Well, if I'm not gay, I can't be heterophobic. So I'm not.
See how that works? So you're homophobic?
I'm not. No, I'm not. Nope.
Still, are you homophobic or heterophobic? You got to be one, Pepsi or Coke.
I'm scared of niggas, period.
Nigga-phobic?
Get these
niggerophobic? Niggerophobic.
Get these niggas away from me.
Wow.
But I ain't scared of them.
But I ain't scared. But get away from me, but I'm not scared.
Get these
niggas. Sign.
Yes, sir.
Are you heterophobic or homophobic? You see how I put the hetero first?
Am I heterophobic or homophobic?
Yeah, which one?
I don't fear either one.
What you mean?
You know? I don't fear either one. I have no fear of a man.
Gotta be one or the other.
No, I don't, because I'm friends. First of all, I'm friends with gay people. I work out with them. I train them. I talk to them in the beauty salons. I have a male friend.
You have sex with them?
Cool
you have sex with them?
No, I don't have sex with them.
Okay.
You said, are you and I'm friends with actual heterosexual dudes like Dom, who's egotistic. So obviously I'm not heterophobic.
This is an attack. That's a slick attack, but an attack nonetheless.
I'm just saying a person that like you are that. So if I'm friends with you or anybody who has a thing against
my ego has nothing to do with my sexuality, brother. Don't play games with me. My ego has nothing to do with that. That's the whole point. You can know me as an asshole. You still don't know what my sexuality is, and you don't need to know it. That's the whole point.
First of all, I wasn't talking about. I said your ego about the shit, because the ego means you talking about it. If you don't give a fuck, if you truly don't give a fuck, and you really masculine, you wouldn't even give a fuck. Period. Not one fucking thing.
So the very fact that we had this show makes me homophobic, is what you're saying.
Makes you
touche aside. No, touche aside. You saying the very fact that I had this show makes me and everybody else here homophobic. That's what you saying for participating.
I said
that's a wild boy right there.
He dropped an ipso facto on you.
The ipso facto. You understand me?
He dropped the ipso facto on you.
This guy's wild. This guy drinks his cereal. He eats his cereal, pouring the milk first. This is a wild boy. We knew then. I
still ain't tried that yet.
Man, look, don't do that. See, it's things you don't try. That's the whole point. Well, you know what? Try what you like. I don't need to know.
Technically,
I don't need to know about it. I don't need to know how you pour your milk. You see, Cronus?
Technically, we do it all the time.
No, he already prefaced that. He said your inaugural bowl.
Yo, no, I'm you see.
Your inaugural
That's
bowl,
I'm not curious like that to pour my milk first. That's I don't want to go down that road of pouring my milk in my bowl and seeing that and experiencing that and then pouring the cereal. That's wrong, and I don't want to have nothing to do with it. For me, that for
Hey,
me,
Dom,
for me,
I
that's
feel like you
gay.
eat yourself out of
For
cereal,
here's
though.
a
me,
question that we
that's
haven't
gay.
got to that you hadn't pushed out there.
What happened? Who
Is
pushing
that
out what?
agenda being pushed on us?
Hassan is pushing agendas. Hassan
What
is
am I
pushing agendas. Look at it. Look, he's seething right now. He's seething. I'm trying to tell you, that boy,
Are them blurred lines
that
being
man
pushed out
seething.
there?
The agenda was already pushed to you when the fucking Anunnaki told you how to think and shit about all the species and shit. The agenda was already pushed, okay? I ain't got to push shit. It's already been pushed. All the shit.
I ain't gonna argue with you about that. All right, I'm not gonna argue with
us or against us.
What'd you say, Kenny?
Are the Anunnaki for us or against us?
Ain't that the question?
And Leo wants every man to be a damn slave. So, but Inky is for us, but Enlil is against us.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
So it's good and bad.
So them the one to push all this shit in your mind anyway. This whole gay shit is all this shit.
Oh. It's in your mind.
That's power control.
Well, it definitely starts in your mind, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm minding mine. I'm minding my business.
Well, Hassan,
whatever you want to do with yourself, go ahead and do it with yourself. Gay people, please know this. Gay people, I don't want nothing bad to ever happen to none of y'all. I hope you're good people. Listen, if you're a bad gay person, fuck you. Like anybody else. If you're a good gay person, live your life. Do your thing.
You have to say
I don't care.
Out of that?
The whole thing is, I don't need to know. The
young people got to say you got to say pause.
That was funny, Kenny.
If you're a good gay person, fuck you.
Wow.
Or you're a bad gay person, fuck you. Don't you have to say pause after that?
That is a bit cerebral palsy. A little bit. Let's go around the room, man. It's been a spirited conversation. I hope that, we got a little bit of clarity. Listen, are you heterophobic or homophobic? Can you be homophobic if you're a true heterosexual? Because to me, if you're a true heterosexual, you're not even thinking about nobody else. Like, especially if you're really like, trained on your square and you got a mission, you're not thinking about nobody else's sex. You might find yourself a little lady as you live your life, and that's what happens. Now, if you're gay, hey man, live your best life. What the fuck? I don't got nothing against you. Do your thing. I'm just not. I'll see you at the board meeting. That's all. We can make money. That's all I'm saying. Now, if that hurts your feelings, ain't nothing I can do about it. Because see, those are my feelings. And the way I feel is paramount to me. You know how you got pronouns and feelings and stuff? Well, I got feelings and pronouns too. And they're paramount to me. Yeah. And so we can coexist that way. Just know that your fantasy don't trump my fantasy. Let me say it again. Just know that your fantasy doesn't trump my fantasy. I'm in my own little crazy world. Do you want to be a jester in my world? Oh, okay, cool. Chris, tell them where they can find you at being heterosexual. You know what
I mean? Catch me on all the platforms, Instagram, Twitter, Instagram X.
Oh.
Threads.
It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot.
All them joints. Chronostill, KRONISTHEILL.
Yeah. Ty Birch, the pious man. We had to ask you some deep questions today. We talked about the Vatican and the Black Church. And listen, people could argue that both the Vatican and the Black Church have done great work around the world. People could argue that they fucked little boys too. You see how I did that? You see? Both would be true, Bars. Tie it up for us. Tie it up. Give me something. Are you homosexual or are you heterosexual?
I don't like Volvos. I'm more of like a BMW man, maybe a Mercedes man myself.
Okay. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know what that means. But yeah. Okay. Where can they find you at, Ty? Tell them where they can find you.
You can find me at Instagram at official Ty Birch. That's official TAIBIRCH. You can also find me an official on the director's spotlight page on Superflix homophobic.com.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited about this platform. It's dope. You can Google me, TAIBIRCH. Everything comes up. Everything comes up. Working on my new film called Echoes Within, formerly known as The Hypnotist. We had a banging table read last night,
Nice.
and we dig deep into some psychology and some hypnosis and PTSD, all those type of things.
Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Primo, where can they find you being the man that you are?
Man, I'm on Instagram, Supreme, SUPREEMDR, and everything else, Supreme the Resurrector. And September 15th, where I'm from, past is history, book and EP.
Say word. Say
Hits
word.
everywhere.
Coming up.
Link in
Kendo
bio.
Mickens. Kendo,
You
if you're married, does that automatically make you heterosexual, or can you be homosexual and also be married?
Unfortunately, you have some dudes that what I call Will McGreevy their wife.
Oh, whoa.
Was
The boy
the governor.
McGreevy? The boy McGreevy from New Jersey?
Listen, 20 years in, hey, listen, babe, here's my boyfriend.
That's
so
wild.
You do have dudes McGreevian.
Look at Caitlyn Jenner.
On the Caitlyn McGreevy side of the game.
Here's what you can find me doing. Listening to the words of those great 20th century poets, the Isleys.
Hey.
It's your thing. Do what you want to do. I can't tell you who to sock it to.
Wow. No true words. Yeah, Ron. Ron and Isley. Isley brothers, the legends.
What you want to do?
Yeah.
And if not, run across me on Instagram, Facebook, Can Do Travel. Let's see the world.
Got it. Hassan McCullough.
All right. I like that.
Last but not least, let me ask you a question, Hassan. If I sent you
Yes,
a
sir.
video of a transvestite, would you like it? Would you be okay with it? You good? Me sending you a transvestite video?
Depends on what is okay. Video of a transvestite doing what?
So you open to some transvestite videos. Okay. Well, I'll send you a list.
I have gay friends and stuff, okay? And I also understand that the angels appear as women and men, so I don't really have a problem with that stuff anymore like that, because I have been enlightened different information, so I don't have a problem with that stuff.
Okay.
To be very real, I don't.
Okay.
I won't date a man who looks like a woman and shit. I train a dude who's a fucking
date a man
tranny
who looks like
shit.
a man?
I said I wouldn't date a dude who looked like I wouldn't date a dude any dude that looked like a woman, that looked like a dude. Okay.
You see, let me show you something. I'm gonna save you. I'm gonna stop you. You see, I would never date a dude. Period.
Look like a dude.
There's no dude I would ever date, whether they look like a dude or not.
Well, we were okay. Well, I'm glad that I didn't pick your word choice. I picked my word choice. It wasn't a trick. Dom, do you think you okay? okay.
Am I the only one who's hearing it? I wouldn't date a dude that looked like a woman. Well, wait a minute.
Hassan, would you date a dude who looked like he poured the milk first?
See, son, you leave yourself open. See,
it's all good. I understand.
That is attraction. Just
because you're funny. Okay. You guys are funny. But what was the question? No, man. Just because I answered the question like that doesn't mean anything less. Okay. I didn't answer the question like you. I'm whatever. I didn't answer it like you, but I wouldn't date a dude. I wouldn't date a dude who looked like a woman. I wouldn't date a dude who looked like a man.
Okay.
But I have been I'm friends with a dude who looks like who plays a woman.
And
he looks like a woman too.
All right, but would you date a dude? That's the part that's flying over.
I would not fucking date no fucking dude. I said I wouldn't date a dude who looked like a woman or looked like a man. I wouldn't date a dude.
No. So you just wouldn't date a dude, period. That's the thing.
Oh, I should have just said that. Oh, my
but the thing is, if you gotta explain, listen, it's okay. It's okay. We all make our own choices. You know,
Listen,
we have choices in words,
right?
choices in sexual partners, all
And
that.
just because I didn't express, okay, when it comes to spirituality, you do it your way, I do it my way. Just because I didn't answer the way you answered doesn't mean it's wrong.
I agree. Now let them know where they can get that weed juice, brother.
Weedjuice.com.
Yeah.
And I got on my shirt, we live, we love, we juice. That's on the back. You know, weedjuice.com. We're making natural, fresh juices every day for everybody's health. Everybody always needs to hydrate themselves as much as they can because water doesn't help hydrate you alone. You need electrolytes, which is found in fruits. Highest form is cucumber, coconut, melons, mango. That's why when you smoke weed, your high is longer because you're more hydrated. So the more hydrated you are, your weed buzz will be longer because you are hydrated.
Okay.
You know, hydration is the key to our body.
If I ever
you said I never heard that,
I'll keep that in mind.
They were.
What do you say? What do you say to the people that are weed juice phobic?
Wow. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a spirited conversation. You know we do it here at Opinion Nation, and we will see you again next week for another installation. It's bars. Can you not hear the bars? Hey, yo, I gotta go get my food downstairs, the Uber. Hey, Hassan, you crazy as hell. This show.
You started this shit, hilarious. Dom. You did that shit on purpose.
You right, I did.
I know you did, nigga.
He does it.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave y'all on, but I gotta go. I'll be right back.
You guys are funny as
we had a saying down at the shop. We had a shop at 12 for Samson, and like I said, it's in the heart of the neighborhood. We had a saying like, if you got a question, leave it alone. Our clients were coming like, "Yo, I like him." Like, nah, no. If that's your preference,
my wife was having a conference once, and she needed somebody. Basically, I was driving people, and I didn't know this was, I don't know, 2016, 17, somewhere in that neighborhood. I had never heard of the neighborhood, and it was a cat from out of town. I'm downtown. I'm trying to get him to South Street before he catches flight, and he was like, "Is this the neighborhood?" Swore the boy was gay. And he was like, "Is this the neighborhood?" I said, "Dog, I never even heard it. I'm in Philly." And again, like I said, I don't give my energy to a lot of things. So I'm like, I ain't never even heard of the neighborhood. I just always said, that's downtown. I know gay people down there. And I never really called it the neighborhood or anything like that. And
yeah, it's a thing. They literally put rainbows under the signs to label the block as the neighborhood. Like, it's rainbows from like Market Street to Locust, and then from 17th Street to we're at 2nd Street, wherever it end at. There's rainbows under the sign. Like, they really put their stamp on this joint. And if you Google, say 12th and Sampson, it has a watermark on Google Maps that say neighborhood. Like, what the hell?
But anybody that ever lived in Philly or spent time in Philly know.
Yeah,
12th and Sampson, 13th and what is that?
It's always been the neighborhood, but you know.
Listen,
I can't believe that this dude is saying that shit, man. I thought you said neighborhood, but now I'm like, does this nigga really say neighborhood?
That's what they call it in Philadelphia. They call it the neighborhood. The gays call it that.
That's what they call it.
That's
like, are we homophobic for calling it the neighborhood when the gays call it that? See,
was I homophobic?
Call us homophobic
when it was dark?
I was not ready to call you homophobic again, Dom, nigga.
Hey, yo, we off the air, Kenny. We off the air, Kenny. Watch this.
We know we off the air. What?
Hey, Hassan, Kenny. Yo, Kenny.
What?
Ask Hassan what concert he going to this week. Everybody listen, fellas. Everybody listen. What's up? Ask him what concert he going to.
Don't say Beyonce.
Kenny, ask him.
Go ahead, Hassan. You out there?
I'm going to Boy George concert.
All right.
Hear that, Chris?
Oh shit!
Yeah, see? that nigga Freeze said, "Oh shit!" That nigga Freeze is a fucking pimp. That's hilarious. He said, "Oh shit!"
Now I tell you like this, Hassan.
That's hilarious.
Is Boy George still living?
That's Don said the same thing earlier today.
Listen,
The
me and
third-
Kenny
he the
grew up.
third
Listen,
person.
me and Kenny grew up hearing Boy George on the block, nigga. Like I like the fucking Culture Club music.
Like you
Yo,
better come
Nick,
before somebody.
You know,
Nick,
Listen,
what I
yeah,
consider him, and that's not so much is
Chris,
Boy
chill.
George as
Yeah.
much as
Chris, chill, Chris.
yeah,
chill.
yeah, yeah. No,
tell you a
listen,
real
listen.
story.
Nah.
oh,
Yo,
Supreme got a real
yo,
story. Hold on.
Yo, they said Karma Chameleon was like really like the first diss record.
what?
Who was he talking
They
about?
said-
Where's he coming at?
Did to Michael Jackson.
He was talking about his drummer
Oh,
who he was in a relationship
oh
with.
I remember. I heard that in the '80s.
But the
That's
drummer was married.
Wow.
And he was saying, yo, come out the bus.
McGreevian.
Yo,
Immediately.
that's what it got. 83.
McGreevy.
That's funny. I didn't know that shit. I didn't know that at all.
So now you're going to the concert with a little bit of information, son. See? Now you got a little bit of...
Listen, first of all,
Chris.
when it came to Boy George, I told my brothers that Boy George was better than Michael Jackson. Them niggas wanted to beat me up for saying that.
Yeah, now you
Come
wilding.
on, dog.
Because you wilding. Because that's on the
They
same level
literally
as pouring
told
the
me
milk
that's
first.
when Billie Jean was out and stuff. And
This is all
I
pouring
was
the
like,
milk
Boy
first type of
George is
shit.
better than Michael
You must
Jackson.
have been smoking that weed.
But I thought
I
Boy
don't
George
care.
was dead like 7
Yeah.
years ago.
Hey, I thought Boy George was a real woman. I was
Wow.
a young buck. I'm
No, as
11
a kid,
years,
I
I'm
did
11
too. As a kid.
I'm 12 years old. 13.
Yo,
I
that's
was like, yo,
wild.
how
Me and
cool
both.
is it that this
On
girl
first
is
glance,
calling herself boy?
that's wild.
I
Hey,
thought him and
listen,
Cyndi Lauper was
that's
related.
fucking
It's
genius.
funny you say that because when I first heard Boy George, I was like, wow, that woman can sing. But the fact that
I thought it was a girl.
that was my
Wow.
first impression of Boy George. I was like, that woman can sing. I don't know why she called herself Boy George.
Call
Oh,
herself boy.
right.
Hold
Right.
up.
Right.
And I thought she was nice looking.
Wow. Let's see. Now we're crossing the line. Now we've crossed the line.
I
Now
was
we're
wrong.
attractive. Now we're
I last
attractive.
year,
And it broke my heart when they said it was a real man. I said,
You
And
know,
she
wow.
was
that's
doing
wild.
that weird
Yeah, that was
dance
wild.
video.
That was wild.
He was doing that weird dance in the video.
Yeah. Yo,
Yo, he look a hot mess now.
yo,
And he look like Pee Wee. He look like Pee Wee Herman now. With
My
makeup.
Yo.
first thought was,
That nigga look like
girl-
Pee Wee Herman. Hassan going to check him out though. I just want y'all to know
He
Hassan
look
going
like
to the
man.
Boy
He
George
look like old
concert.
man George now.
yeah.
Yo, Hassan told me that today. I was like, ain't no way in the world. That is just like Hassan is writing this shit. Hassan is like trolling me. That's what the fuck is
Hold
going
on.
on. He's
Now,
fucking
here's the
trolling me.
question,
He gonna tell me, yo,
Dom.
I went to the Boy George concert this week. I'm like, really, Hassan? Really, Hassan? He's just fucking
Hassan,
trolling me.
Did you see Boy George post it and go buy tickets, or somebody gave you tickets?
Nigga,
Are you on
Oh,
the
I gotta
fan?
go
Are you
see
on the
that
fan
kid.
list?
I
If
like Boy
somebody
George.
gave
I
you
can't like Boy George.
Sure, of course.
I listen to a lot
So
of
the-
music.
So
my-
does the music, listen to music make you gay? Because I like George Michael's too.
Oh,
He's dead. He's dead.
I like George
This
Michael.
Christmas is my last
Chris
last
said he
Christmas
like
is my
George Michael.
favorite
I
Christmas
like
song.
George Michael.
Chris
I
said
love
he
George
like.
Michael.
See, Chris
So,
said he like
okay,
George
so-
Michael.
Duran
See?
Duran, baby.
Uh-oh.
So you ain't so you, this,
I will be
so,
your father.
let me say it
figure.
one more time. Last
Put your
Christmas
tiny
is my
hand in
favorite
mine.
Christmas song.
I will be your father.
favorite.
Figure.
That song ain't got nothing to
have
do with
one.
Christmas stuff.
Till the end
I don't know.
of
It don't matter.
time.
I don't know what Christmas has to do with anything anyway.
That nigga
That nigga
Hassan,
shit. Wow.
No.
that nigga Hassan said, "Boy,
That's
George,
not true. Christmas ain't
I'm
real. No.
there." He said, "I am there."
I am there.
I am
Don't
Boy,
you
there.
call Boy George? I am there. I'm getting my ticket right now.
The fact that you said that Boy George is better than Mike.
He's yeah. This is a different boy. This is a different man right here, yo.
He
I
pours
can't
the
get over the
milk
fact that Boy
first.
But
George
look,
still
protect
alive.
Hassan at all costs.
He
Protect
pours-
Hassan at all costs.
He
This is a
pours
different
the
guy
milk
right here.
first. He pours the milk first.
He pours the milk first, man. We gotta protect him. We up here
Yo,
looking like
Starting
clones.
to wonder,
You're
do
the
you
only
run-
one doing it
it's
different.
moving into the realm of he poured a cereal, eat it, then just drink the milk.
Let me show y'all something else. All of us got bald heads. He the only one on this motherfucker got hair. See?
That's not true.
See?
I ain't got no
That's-
bald head.
The Illuminati.